Good morning, everyone. FSC Truck. Well, we made it here to the Florida rest area on I-75 as soon as you get into Florida. So we're getting ready to fire up Orwell, shut down the green APU, and get that big, large unit down the road. One thing I love about as soon as you get into Florida, I know, palm trees. Start seeing beautiful palm trees. That's right, boys and girls. Beautiful palm trees, Cabovers, and really, really heavy striker electric fire trucks. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the electric part of it, but hey, you build them, I'll haul them. It's really that simple. We gotta fire them up, air them up, get it off the ground, get down the road. I wonder what fun in the sun Florida's gonna be for me. The weather looks nice, and you know down the road's a scale, and you know down the road's your agriculture check. Yeah. All right, well, let's get this day started, huh? And just like that, we're ready to go. 425 horsepower Caterpillar engine comes to life. Of course, it's nice and chilly out down here. It's bitterly cold back home in Wisconsin. But whatever, it is what it is. One day we'll come down here more. In this weather, you can ride a Harley with a coat. You can take your boat out and back home ice fishing. Every axle I got. Hey, you can tell they make this place for 45-foot trailers and cabovers, and even there, there's barely enough room. I gotta watch because hopefully Prime doesn't try to get around this thing here by backing up. That would be really bad. Something that somebody might do if they weren't paying no attention. Okay, we're good. Alrighty.
Oh my God, I see some of these guys that sell these bad boys, you know, and they run these vehicles. I see them blowing 200 slugs into them. They ain't even their amplifier, you know, they're selling it to somebody, and you know they're pumping all up.
Alright, yeah. Alright, let's get going here now. Oh, shoot. I forgot something. Alrighty, got that done. Time to go. Man, I got burned on this one. This crap modern state of... What are you doing, Wisconsin Nationwide? Stars over there doing the ELD creep. Holding us all up. Oh, the aggravation factor of trucking. So Cartersville, Georgia, TA, their lot is entirely a pay lot now. Ain't that something? Stop for fuel in Chattanooga. I figure I'd stop for fuel here, fill up, get food, and enroll and save on time. $3.70 a gallon here versus $2.98 a gallon. Come on, you have to go for me to get through. I don't fit through there. Enough. Days like today make you want to freaking scream. It's just what these truck stops, especially TAs, have turned into. And that's a tiny, tight section over there in that fuel area parking lot. It's real bad in there. So I accidentally, that's the thing too, $3.70 a gallon versus up there in Georgia. Gotta make this wide. $2.98 a gallon. So I screwed up by not getting it up there in Tennessee at that quick trip like I wanted to. So that was a mistake. Then in Tower, whatever, I'll deal with it. Then it's so cramped and tight in that narrow fuel lane. The fuel hose bumps into the stupid thing to cut it off. It only put like 74 gallons in. Well, that sucks because I need more than that. I wanted like to fill it. So now I'm not even full. And then the traffic circle fiasco to try to get in this joint, which is nothing less short of just stupid. $25 a day unless you buy over 60 gallons of fuel at a way overpriced price. $30 per day in the store. So they getting your money one way or the other. Now there's one way to make money in business and there's another way, and I'm sorry, I'm never going to get an endorsement by TA, and if they offer me a boatload of money, I would tell them to shove it. Parking here instead. Sorry, it's an absolute ripoff. older than me that watch the channel, and a lot of young guys as well. But I remember when I first started driving, you'd get fuel. Now, I don't remember days where truck stops would fill your truck for you. I mean, I grew up in Jersey, gasoline stations were like that, but not truck stops. Well, maybe they were when I was a kid, but they don't do it. They've never done it since I was driving. Started in the late 90s, like 98. But you used to get a cup of coffee or a soda free when you filled up. A free shower and all that. And they just gave you a coupon for it. And yeah, check out the old white Cabover going the other way. Badass. On that link belt stuff. So yeah, you got, you know, guys would trade the shower coupons in the parking lot and stuff, and then they went with the cards so they could track that, and then they go with the cards, the fuel rewards cards. It's all data mining with the apps and all this, that, and the other. It's ridiculous. And you don't get free nothing anymore. You know, without the tracking. It's absolute insanity now. The big corporate truck stops, I can't stand them. And the TA, in my opinion, is one of the worst. Now that TA there, Cartersville, it's always been just a dump. The only reason I wanted in there was because doing the wide loads, you kind of have, you don't necessarily get to choose where you want to stop. They got the Popeye's chicken so I can eat now and eat later and nibble while I drive. Then I'll have food for later. And, you know, at night, depending on where I stop. Sometimes you just don't get to stop where you want. I might wind up in the Florida rest area, I'm not really sure. The sun sets like 5:30 out here, and it's about noon, so I got 5 hours, 5.5 hours. Florida line, I might see, I might not. So I got to keep hammering. And then I got to stop for fuel probably one more time because I didn't fill up. I only about half a tank now, maybe a little bit more, because the damn hose bumped into the stupid shutoff. In COM data, you can't do 2 transactions inside of a 2-hour period, so I just had to leave. I'm gonna have to stop again. But odds are I'll find cheaper fuel, so I guess that's good. But I don't know, I'm not a fan of TA in Cartersville. I'm not a fan of TA anywhere, to be honest. That's one reason I like the Loves. They don't do that. They don't do that pay to park bull crap. And anybody that drove prior to ELDs knows that reserve parking crap really went crazy the day ELDs went live. The day that became a thing is when that reserve parking really went wild. So yeah, these truck stops are an absolute joke. I can't stand them. Let's get on it. Back up a little to get around and notice that it's Volvo to my right. Stop I gotta make is food and orange juice. hard either. ahead 1 mile. Florida scales are almost always open. I only seen a handful of time to close once because it was us that closed them up. That was me and finest gentry with the boat. Got hung up under a bridge coming the other way. They got these big old gantries looking at everything. Florida even somehow or another has a sensor determining your air pressure in your tires. Let's see what the sign says. This is bypass, I'm hammering. Truck interway station. Yeah, no crap. last time we're stopping. Normally Floridians want to see your Florida permits. Walking outside to look at the permit. I'm cool with that. patrol set up on the other side. Such a colossal waste of time. Only 2 states I know of that do this. That's California and Florida. Most of them, they don't check in. They just wave you through. It's like to me, it just feels like a government job handed out because somebody politically connected needed a director's job, so they created this. They don't know what's in that reefer trailer unless they take his paperwork. They don't know what's under them tarps unless they check his paperwork. Now, when I'm obviously not agricultural hauling, I'm hauling a fire engine. Why am I stopping for this nonsense? Jump off over here in Baldwin, you fuel over at the Loves and something to eat. There's the TA and the pilot. And then the Loves. Pilot's got a Subway. TA doesn't really have anything worth eating. It may actually have a restaurant, but they don't have time to sit down and eat. But the Loves on the north side of the interstate has a Bojangles and a Godfather's Pizza. So we can get something quick to snack on. Or even pack a lunch. Bojangles is selling chicken. Meaning like not like a breakfast type thing. Because you never know, we get to the ports and it's like, oh, we're going on lunch. I'm like, yeah, me too. I packed one with me. Then I'd have to look. What are the odds that that's the truck I hauled? Right there. Cartersville's got a lot of fire trucks, so. But it would be cool if it was. After I got fuel, it was 9:45, so 9:45. I wanted my EP so I could carry it to go. So 9:45, I order my EP. Lady goes, "You can't get that." I'm like, "What do you mean I can't get that?" She's like, "We're on breakfast." I says, when's lunch?" It was 10 o'clock. I'm like, "It's 9:45. So you know, you fuel, you pull through. I ain't got 15 minutes to sit there and wait. All right, whatever, I'll get my egg cups and orange juice. So I go into the Loves. They don't have the big orange juices, they just got these little ones. They normally have the big ones, but they were out of them. It's okay. If I'll get hungry later, I want something to eat when I'm at the port, if I'm sitting around waiting. So I get my salad. Oh, you want Italian dressing? No, I think that's ranch. You only get one pack. Even with 2 packs, the salads are awful dry. They only give you 1 pack, and it's what they give you. You don't choose. It's whatever's in the thing, and you can't even see it to tell what it is. That's how it's sold right there. I'm sorry, but customer service at this place, this Loves, is dead. I asked the lady, I says, "When did they start that madness?" I think it's about a month ago. Now, just in this trip coming down, I stopped at a different Loves, and I didn't have that problem. So I think it's just this one. I hope it's just this one, because them salads are always a good thing. Cut your egg cups, put them in the salad. Adds a little protein to the salad, right? Put 2 things of dressing, and even there, it's just the right amount where it's not like salad soup. You know, some people way overdo the dressing, but even with two packs, the salad is still pretty dry. And I only got 1 and a ranch, so that's how they do you out here. That's how they do you out here. That is ridiculous. wakes up early and wants to eat, he's stuck with really small, crappy options. You want your 8-piece so you pack your lunch into where you're going, because you're probably going to be sitting around a little bit. And you're going to hang out for 15 minutes. That is just, again, customer service. They couldn't care less. So far as I'm concerned, Bojangles and that corporate idea, I have to wait 15 minutes because you can't make a freaking chicken. Can't get my salad dressing for my salad. Don't even have an option. What is that?